Blood is thicker than water, but oil is thicker than blood. Oil is what to remain on top if you were to mix it all up. Now, watching the news last November, I swore I was watching Avatar now. I walk around acting hard, but I do have a heart. I felt hopeless, so angry that I almost shed a tear as they shed tear gas and blasted icy water on these peaceful water protectors. They stick dogs on me like they were some violent protesters. It was hard to process, like an old school projector. But these treaties were never promised, once said a native professor. There's a Lakota legend about a giant black snake called Zuzeska. And when Zuzeska covers the land, it's the end of the world, it's the end of all civilization. Now, welcome to the age of misinformation, propaganda through micro-miniaturization, where love is a disease and I won't need my immunization. What about the mark of the beast? You ready for that microchip's implementation? Because the government ain't good with names, so soon a barcode will be your new identification. But at least Mary Jane might get a name tag along with her decriminalization. Now everyone can get too high to get a clear visualization of reality. No realization that we're all just Looney Tunes starring in this Disneyfication. Disneyfication, aka subliminal discrimination, demoralizing misrepresentation. Like Pocahontas, we see the indignification of an indigenous nation. And tell me if confining all these Indian nations, each trapped to one big reservation, wasn't the biggest form ever of gentrification. Be like water, because water is the symbolization to life's centralization. H2O equals human's existence. It's a simple equation, but there ain't no Disney flick playing. This ain't Avatar and we ain't animated. But Zuzeska is the form of all these pipelines masqueraded. Before it grows into a seven-headed hydra, we gotta decapitate it. Because water is life and they're trying to evaporate it. Water is life. Think they cares if yours evaporated? And now they're trying to rip up the same treaties that they laminated. They destroyed Indian burial grounds for fuel, oil, and diesel. Money really is the root of all evil. All hell would break loose if someone blew up cathedrals. And are the protesters' efforts just useless, futile, and feeble? And how long can the people stay peaceful? So don't just repost a link on social media to gain popularity. Put your phone down and say a prayer for the people for peace and solidarity. Pray that they stand strong, like when they tried to build a golf course down over in Oka. History repeats itself over and over. And every time society collapses, we sink lower and lower. Global warming is here. The world is getting colder and colder. The Lakota, and the Dakota all stood up to these soldiers like boulders, like Hoka. Saying Red Rover, calling every nation, every race on over to stand shoulder to shoulder. Because once they paint this land black, this world is practically over. Blood is thicker than water, but oil is thicker than blood. Money rules the world, and fear strikes quicker than love. Produce less, consume more. What are we becoming? They're advertising free money. The reruns keep on rerunning. It could all be yours, but first you need money. The system is set up till everyone needs money. So poison the last river, cut the last tree, dummy. Then realize we can't drink oil and you can't eat money. Blood is thicker than water, but oil is thicker than blood. Money rules the world, and fear strikes quicker than love. Blood is thicker than water, but oil is thicker than blood. I guess that's all that remains at top once you mix it all up.